Namaste. Welcome. David Lurey here with Eckhart Yoga, and I'm going to share with you a sequence now called Rolling of the Joints. We'll take a tour through the whole body to awaken all of the articulations where bones meet bones in our bodies. This sequence that I'm going to share with you now is a small part of a longer sequence that you can find on eckhartyoga.com called Awaken and Energize that does exactly that. So to begin, join the heels of the feet together, turn the toes out wide, take your right hand over your heart center and the left hand to your lower stomach, and then close your eyes. Take 5 breaths to yourself to feel into your body, to be present to the beat of your heart, or at least the inflation and deflation of your chest with your breathing, to relax your eyes, and to be a little more present on the inside. On the next exhale, let the arms come to the side. Turn your heels wide so the feet are parallel. Put the chin to your chest. Start rolling your head to the right and the back, the left and the front. Make these circles of the head while the rest of the body can stay relatively still. So we're going to work on isolating each of the joints. Next time your chin is at your chest, pause and change the direction, rolling the head in a counterclockwise circles. Move at whatever speed feels best for your body. My intention here is to wake up, so that's why I'm moving a little quicker. Next time the chin is at your chest, pause. Keep your head downward and open your eyes. Look at your whole body and be thankful for what it does, and thank all of those trillions of cells for doing their job. And then lift your head and your gaze upwards. Shoulders forwards up, backwards and around. We do each set of joints roughly 10 to 12 times. And then we're going to go the other directions, backwards up, forwards and around. Relax the arms. Then take them forwards, up, and backwards and around and make some circles all the way with your arms. Make sure that you get them actually going backwards and not just stopping on the side plane. And the other direction. Again, my intention for this sequence this morning is to wake up my body, but whenever you're doing it, if you want to slow down, just get some mobility of your joints, go a little slower. Both arms up, take your right arm in a forward circle, take your left arm in a backward circle at the same time. Then we're going to change the directions. For the elbows, move the arms out to the side, flexion and extension of the arms through the elbows. Keep the fingers and the wrists very soft. And then put the arms in front of you and do the same action. Bending and extending the arm through the elbows. Put the hands out in front of you and keep them only as high as your shoulders, all of the finger joints and your wrists. Change the direction. Breathing is always deeply encouraged. And then with your hands, make a very tight fist, open them wide, closing, opening, closing, opening. All the way closed, all the way open, so things start to wake up in there. And then relax your arms. Keep your head relatively fixed, your knees relatively straight, and into the sacroiliac joint and the connection of the femur bone and the pelvis. Circle your hips around. Let this movement be a little more mechanical. So not like a Latin dance, but more like, oh, how big of a circle can I draw with my pelvis around my feet or around my head? And we're going to go the other direction. Breathing is always deeply encouraged. Bring the hips back to center. And then taking with the knees, big circles up and around. And find the full range of motion. Mobilizing the joints is one of the most healthy things you can do for your physical body. It creates movement in places where the bones connect, and it lubricates the joints themselves. That's about 10. Join the feet together. Bring the hands onto your knees, and with your knees a little bit bent, we're going to make circles while bending the knees around and around. Change direction. From a standing position, spread the toes of your left foot. Pour the weight deeply through your left leg. Pick up your right foot and rotate the ankle sometimes. Then we'll go the other direction with the ankle. And only the toes, squeezing and releasing. Keep your right leg in the air. Stay balanced over your left leg. Close your eyes for a few moments and just experiment with your balance. Reopen the eyes. Take the right foot to the floor and right away pour some weight through your bones. Do the same thing on the left. Turn the ankle first. And go the other direction. And then we're going to do only your toes. To explore your balance, keep the left leg in the air. Close your eyes. Open the eyes, and then with both feet to the floor, a little bit wider than your hips, bend your knees just a little bit, and begin the action from your hips. We want to take some twists through the whole spine. You can see that I find a way to naturally tap the upper arm and the region of the kidneys on the lower back, also as part of this waking and energizing. And then just stop the action or the doing and give your body a moment to neutralize on its own. Once it comes to stillness, bring the heels under your sitting bones. Inhale your arms up into the sky. Interlace the fingers and exhale, ground the energy very close to your body. And then on an inhale, lift your arms and also lift your heels. And stretch through the entire sides of your body. Deep breath in. Stretch even more on the exhale. Now on the exhale, lower just the heels towards the floor. Stretch up with your arms, and as you exhale, reach to your right side. Using the next inhale, come to center. And then stretch towards the left. Again, on an inhale, come to center. Bring the palms of your hands together, and with your pointer finger lift up, take a gentle back bend. Inhale, rise up. You're going to go to a forward bend. Hold your elbows and bend your knees along the way. Relax your head completely and just let gravity take a hold of your head and your arms. From this folded forward position, release the arms. Reach them backwards and behind you. Interlace your fingers and let the arms come over your head. If your body feels prepared to straighten the legs, do so. A few nice breaths here. If your shoulders are really tight, you could also hold a belt or a strap between your hands as an option. On the next exhale, release the hands towards the floor. Keep your toes and your knees pointing straight ahead. Take the hands to the floor in front of you, and as you bend your knees, come into a low squatting position with the heels up, still with the femur bone pointing directly forward. Arms outside the legs, and you're going to rock a couple times onto your fingertips, so you add some positive pressure to the finger joints. Take the weight back onto your feet. Join the heels towards each other and the knees out wide, and just adjust your body as you need to, but let the weight drift backward. Your arms reach forward, and when things are fine in your neck, relax your head completely and surrender yourself to the earth below you. Give all of your body weight to the ground. Take the weight forward, point the knees forward, and walk yourself back. Slowly straighten through the legs. Take a moment to roll yourselves up. Lift the arms tall to the sky. Bring the hands down in front of your heart center. Rest the thumbs at your chest bone. Close your eyes for a moment. Feel your heartbeat. Be present with yourself. And then release the arms. Now that you've taken a tour through all of the joints of your body, this is a great opening sequence for any other yoga practice. As I mentioned, it's part of a longer sequence that I have, Awaken and Energize, on Eckhart Yoga, and also a very important part of keeping healthy, mobile joints. So thank you so much for your time. Namaste.